You know, every now and then I treat myself to a bit of Big Mac. Oh. I mean, you gotta love this American food. I'm kidding. This is the worst thing that you can put into you, but honestly, every now and then it feels right. Now I'm eating in my car here and I'm thinking to myself, why do all YouTubers that make camera reviews tell other people that watch the videos that they should really just record videos in 10-bit and log? And I do the same thing. I always say, if your camera can shoot 10-bit and log, then just go with that. I even do this on my DJI Osmo Action 4, and now with the Osmo Action 5 coming out, now it's the same story all over again. But when you see the workflow of these people, you just see them import the footage into their software and then slap on an official or unofficial LUT, and that's it. So then you go from log to Rec 709 or sRGB color space, and the video looks kind of normal, and they stop the whole process there. Now I cannot explain how kind of ridiculous this is, because if you're just going to convert the log into Rec 709, then what's the point of using log? Because you're not actually getting a higher dynamic range if you just convert it with an official LUT. I mean, something like the DJI Osmo Action 4 with its recent firmware update does a better job with normal colors and its new HDR exposure than what you get if you shoot in log and then just apply a LUT. Now, the reason why we shoot log is to have freedom of color grading, and that's the only reason why you would want to shoot with log. And that extra dynamic range, which in the end, you're not going to use all of it in your videos if you want to make the videos look really interesting. Now you see, the problem with not using D-Log-M and normal colors on an action camera like the Osmo Action 4 is that you get that really HDR baked-in look. Now it's really hard to match your videos with other cameras in terms of color grading if you have such a high dynamic range, baked-in, sharp, vivid look. So in this case, using a log picture profile on all cameras, even though they might be different log picture profiles, well, that's going to help you a lot in matching the cameras in between. Okay, so here we have an example of an extremely contrasty scene. And if I use normal colors, which are baked in, well, then it's really hard to do anything in post-production if I want to change the highlights in the shadows. But if I do the same thing with log, in this case D-Log-M on the Osmo Action 4, well, then there's a lot that I can do in post-production. So as you saw, the whole point of using log is to do post-production adjustments. Now, applying a LUT is only the first step. It's the correction phase where you transform that logarithmic look into a Rec 709. But because you have log, you can actually do so much more. You can recover the highlights, recover the shadows, and even color them separately. So just applying the LUT definitely makes no sense, right? Oh, that's nice. So anyway, I hope you guys found this video interesting. If you learned something new, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. It really helps a lot. And if you want to watch last week's video, then, well, watch this one over here. Actually, this one. Can you guess which camera I'm using to record this video? That's probably going to come in the next one. Bye-bye.